to our Justice in Israel-Palestine tent. I'm going to be your tour guide today. Come on in. Alright, so this is our entrance, and what we have here is the history of the Arab-Israeli conflict, a bit of a timeline. So we start off just explaining a little bit about the Zionist movement and the Holocaust, and then we jump to 1964, apparently, right after explaining exactly how the Israel state was founded and established. Yes, and then we move along right through some of the key events in the Arab-Israeli conflict, including the 1967 war, which is very, very definitive, and as well as the 1973 war. And then we go all the way down to 2010, which is today. Yeah, okay, so where would you like to go first, Israel or Palestine?
How about Palestine?
Okay, come on in. Yes, here we are on the Palestinian side, and as you can see, we cover topics like issues in the Gaza Strip. They have some serious problems, and we have a verse up here that talks about justice, and some of the key issues relate to the separation barrier, which is actually why we have walls up here, which are like graffitied and stuff, because we want people to be aware that there are a lot of people that live kind of like in a ghetto-like situation. So there's a separation barrier, then we have settlements, which is also another key issue in the conflict, and it says here that settlers and settlements compose one of the most difficult challenges to peace. Yeah, it's true. So here we have a very interesting quote from David Ben-Gurion, who basically establishes the ridiculousness of the fact that the Israelis actually did take over their land and the way that they did it. But anyways, and here we have like the checkpoint. Did you get the checkpoint? Sorry.
Yeah.
And we have the issue of the refugees. And over here we talk about Christianity. And we have a good verse up there. Alright, now we will go through the checkpoint with no problems whatsoever because we're privileged in being the leadership here. So anyway, we have Zionism on this side, on the Israel side, because that's very key to how this whole situation came about. So we have Zionism, we have a good verse there about that one. We have Christian Zionism, how the church supports the Zionist movement. And over there in the corner, I'm sorry, I might
Oh, it's okay. We're good.
In the corner over there we have a verse that relates to the whole concept of Zionism. Yes. And here we have another display. By the way, all these paintings and all the graffiti and stuff have been done by some very talented and amazing people, and we're really grateful to them for helping out. So anyway, we have issues in Israel of security. The reason we have a wall in the first place, they say, is because there's been crazy attacks and crazy violence, and so that is what justifies the wall in the first place. Now we have issues of radical Islamism. There are people who want to kill the Jewish people, and that's a problem. So we have that. And then on this side we have Western involvement and how the United States specifically is involved, and how the lobby, the Jewish lobby in the States, is also very influential. Oh look, we have a visitor! Apparently we don't care about the visitor. Okay, come, we're going to reconcile. Hello, anyone? In a second. Okay, so back here is our reconciliation center, and we have a prayer well where people can write down prayers of reconciliation for Israel-Palestine. Note also our delicious hummus and pita chips. And if you look back here on this sweet wall, we have a whole whack of organizations that are actually pursuing peace in Israel-Palestine. And it kind of highlights a little bit about what they're doing. Yeah, and over here, if you don't know what to pray about, we have some prayer suggestions. Yep. I'd like to especially note this one here, which says, pray that the church worldwide would refuse to be one-sided about the conflict and stand in solidarity with all who are